This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, whenever AMC, GME, MULN, or any stock that retail investors are longing starts to run, it always gets halted. Okay? It always gets halted. They don't allow any stock that retail invest in to run. They shut it down, they stop the momentum, and when they halt it, they are in the backdrop. They are in the backdrop doing all kind of manipulation to push the price back down. You guys know the circle ran up. It was at 31. It ran up to $80 yesterday. Today, it ran up another $39. Okay? And what you see behind me is the current trading halt list. And guess what? Circle is not on it. They allowed Circle to run up $39 without one single hold. And you know why? Because the big dogs are buying up Circle. Okay? ARK and everybody else in BlackRock, they are buying up Circle. They control the limit up, limit down halt committee. So their stocks are never, ever halted. They get long in these Chinese stocks that do absolutely nothing. And they run up with no halts. But the minute AMC runs a little, it's halted. The minute GME runs a little, it's halted. The minute MUL runs, it's halted. But somehow, the stocks that these 1%ers are long in are never halted. They are allowed to grow and rise in price with no halts or no restrictions whatsoever. But somehow, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI don't see a problem with the current system. Make that make sense. You think that AMC could have ran up $32 in one day, or $39 rather, in one day without a halt? You saw what happened with MULN. 2 days ago, MULN was halted 17 times. 17 times, because they did not want that stock to do what it does. They did not want retail to start making back some of their money, because they are naked shorting the stock. Whenever they are naked shorting a stock, they will not let it run. They will not let it run. They make their phone calls to the limit up, limit down committee, and they shut it down. They're so concerned about stocks running. They're so concerned about volatility in stocks that they are naked shorting. If it's a stock they're not naked shorting, a stock that they're long in, the limit up, limit down halt committee does not exist. But somehow they try to tell us we're in a fair and transparent market, when everything that we see every single day tells us we are not in a fair and transparent market. We are in a market that's manipulated by the 1%ers, and their power is enforced by the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI. They are allowed to rob and steal as long as their victims are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. If they rob and steal from 1%ers, the long arm of the law would come down on them so swiftly that their head would spin. Okay? And like I always say, ask Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX. Ask Archegos. They are not allowed to rob the other 1%ers. But robbing retail investors, robbing pension funds, and robbing institutions that follow the rules, there is no problem with that. Once in a while, you might have to pay some fines 5 or 10 years down the road, but it'll only be a small percentage of what you made robbing and stealing from retail investors. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think if Circle was majority owned by retail investors and was naked shorted to debt by these bad actors, would they have allowed it to run $32 in one day? Or, excuse me, $39 in one day? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.